Okay, this is on the ridge job, number 53334. Um, okay, so this will be video 1 of 2. This will be the basement finish section. So what we are doing is we are finishing the basement, so we're adding a zone system. So it's going to be kind of tricky to do this. So we're going to, let me get the front of the furnace. Here's the furnace. We're going to move the furnace over. So we have the return air there, filter box, and then the furnace. I wrote on the paper how far we are from this wall. Okay, so this return air will come out and this box will come out. For some reason they have 2 return air trunk lines there. This one's just a collector. But we'll take this out and we'll put panning in its place and reconnect the panning up here. And okay, so this one will now become our new return air drop right here. Okay, I have a cut line right here, side to side, and here's the back of it. It'll be a 45-degree starting color this way, then the back flat. Okay, and now just as it shows, furnace will sit on a base, existing furnace, existing coil. And I just have a little increaser there. And then a straight piece of duct with the end cap. Okay, so here I have a takeoff and then a piece of duct for a damper section. This will be the main floor damper. And then a piece of duct. I had to make it 12 by 24 because I didn't have any 12 by 20 dampers, FYI, so that's why it goes bigger than smaller. Anyway, piece of duct, then a reducer, canvas, and a little piece of duct. So in the hallway, I give you a cut line right here. Now with everything moved over, we have enough room to do this. So off the back of the furnace, we have 2 8-inch rounds, which we've got to get off at this zone. This ductwork isn't big enough to take it off, so that's why I made it bigger here. So anyway, we'll remove these. We will add a 10-inch takeoff with a 10-88Y. And then this just goes up and feeds that. We'll reconnect this and reconnect this to that Y over on this zone, on this side of the damper. Okay. On this side, we have this 6-inch vent that needs to just be moved over to a 6-inch side takeoff and reconnect it to this 6-inch vent here. Then that'll take care of the main zone. Okay, so in the basement zone, okay, so this here, 10-inch side takeoff off the back, that's what you're connecting, you know, these two here with the Ys, just to get you an idea. This 6-inch side takeoff off the front goes to that existing, off that zone. Okay, so the basement zones, I have 3 rounded dampers for that. So we'll take a 10-inch HET off the back, one off the front. Let's see. An 8-inch off the back. Okay, so off the back we're going to have an 8-inch HET, which will come over and up over here, and then you're going to have to drop down. You know, if you can, drop down over here, but if not, I told him it may come over here, in here, but you know, we got water lines and stuff we got to deal with. But you know, one's packed, so you might be able to just get it that way, you know, in between here. Anyway, so that 8-inch is going to come, let's see. You know what, that's a 10-inch. I got confused. Gosh. Let me see here. Yeah, that's a... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hate my pauses when I get confused. Let me see. I have a different drawing of it here. Okay, so the 10-inch HET, guess this makes more sense if I just go over the drawing. Come over, 90 up into the joist space, over, then you have a 10, 8, 7 Y. So, and an 8 to 7, sorry, 10, 8, 8 Y with an 8 to 7 reducer. And then that's 7-inch right here. So you're going to come up right here next to this gas line, just go straight through, 7-inch to an angle boot going down there. 8-inch will just come down either here or here, whatever's feasible. Come down, then you have a 8, 6 Y, 6 for over in the bathroom. Over here, you have the toilet here, so, you know, over against this wall here. And then 7-inch over, and I gave you just a end boot, come over this window. Okay. Okay. That's one area. Then we have an 8-inch side takeoff with the damper. And you're going to have 8-inch come here. It's going to 90 come over here. And you're going to have a, this is a bathroom. You're going to have a 6-inch, sorry, 8, 6, 7 Y. So 7-inch, sorry, 6-inch over here to an angle boot in the bathroom over the vanity area. Then 6-inch, and you're going to be, you know, cutting out as needed. 6-inch over, 90 up and over. Oh, well, I just noticed these trusses here. I didn't even look at that. So, we're just going to have to, we're just going to have to come up and over and get it out where we can over that. Let me see, what did I put there? Yeah, the 4x12 end boot there. So we're just gonna have to come out in front of the trusses and angle so the air can kind of get pushed towards the window. Okay. So keep in mind when you run this pipe, you have a return air in this bedroom right here. And I made a collector. It's gonna go, it's just 6 inches. And I made it so it's gonna go from here to here. And then you'll just pan this part on the top. Just so we can get in this joist space here and not have a stud right in the middle of our return air. Anyway, but I made it 6 inches, so you're gonna have to get a 6-inch pipe in between that and these flues. So keep that in mind when you run this. You might have to dogleg it over, but you will have to, you know, cut out the studs and do what you need there. Okay, another zone will be, sorry, not another zone. The other side will be a 10-inch HET with a damper coming off the front. And then it'll get a 10-6-8Y, so 6-inch will just automatically come up and over to this storage room, to an angle boot, 4x10x6 angle boot. And then the 8-inch will come over and go up, over, and then drop back down over here. 8-inch over, and this then 90 up, 90 over to a 4x14x8 angle boot right there. Sorry, end boot. Gosh, I'm so spastic. I apologize for my mix-ups. Okay. We are going to, in this storage room. So here's a furnace. You have a storage room right here. And in the storage room, this is going to be a gun safe. So in this gun safe, right here, we are going to put a 12x12 filter grill with a 12x12 filter in it. And that's so their gun powder residue, when it changes the bullets, doesn't feed back into the house. But anyway, to get that return air, we are just going to cut out the top of the duct here and pan down and put a header there and just cut out this joist here, and then the sheetrock will be the panning. And then I'll cut you a couple things of panning so you can just sorry, it's going to be this way. I'll just put an angle right here. Put an angle here, you know, just seal it with the panning here, so it's open to this joist space here. Okay, and then off this furnace, off the back, we're going to have a wraparound return air. Made it 6x36, I think. Yep. So 6x36 duct, just behind it, and 90, and over there with an end cap. I'm gonna put a 30 by 10 baseboard grill, just on the other side here. Okay, so you have a bathroom right here. You're gonna have to run a bathroom exhaust fan just up and out the side. You also are gonna have to run a bathroom exhaust fan for this bathroom. So come up and you're gonna follow the flues out. I gave you 20 feet of 4-inch aluminum, a couple 90s and some flex. Okay, so these flues, you're gonna need to adjust the slope on them. It's kind of a belly right here. So just adjust the straps on them all so you have the correct slope at the end. Okay, so the flues you're just going to redo as needed. You know what? This return air for over here in this front bedroom, that you're going to have the return air collector here. I forgot to tell you. So there's a header right here. Just remove this header and pan, and then put another header right here. Then you'll have your return air collector here, and just patch the top of this part. You know, that's not being used. That'll get it down and over and into this joint space here. Okay, back to the furnace. So flues, just redo the flues as needed. I gave you a few parts to move it over and shrink or whatever is needed. I'm gonna add, let's see, the gas. I just gave you a close nipple and a T. I mean, we're that close to the furnace, so you may need to turn this gas valve or put that close nipple here, and then the T, then the caulk and T. Probably just turn this and put the T and then flex to our furnace, but just reuse everything. We're just going to add a drip blade there. The drain just to the floor. Redo as needed. I will give you the normal stuff with a little extra, because this humidifier we are going to get rid of. We're going to add a new humidifier, and we'll just add it to the front of the furnace like we normally would. And give you some 90s and some pipe for the bypass. Okay, one thing I didn't tell you, when we make this bigger to 24, this is just trash. It's an old flue or something, so you can cut this out of the way. FYI.